What's up, guys? This is Ben, and I want to shoot a quick vid today and talk about how you can start eating healthier in your life on a consistent basis and really start to drop weight and kind of take control of your life and not have all your food choices dictated to you by fast food and just unhealthy. There's a lot of unhealthy options out there, and people kind of fall into the trap of succumbing to those options just because it's easy, it's quick. There's a fast food stop here, I'm gonna just stop in real quick, might as well. It's easier to just grab a quick bite at a fast food stop rather than go home and actually make food. And something that's really helped me to really eliminate all the fast food, candy, junk, and just sweet food has been to really brainwash myself and understand what sugar, salt, and fat, and all that stuff in fast food and processed food, what it's actually doing to your body. So over the last few years, I've read several books that have really enlightened me and shown me how that type of food can really affect you, not only in the long term with like diseases and health problems, like way down the road when you're older, but also like right now immediately. A lot of people walk around life with a mental fog, and they don't really have much energy, and they just don't really feel like they should. I mean, if you're well rested and energized and you eat healthy, then you're gonna feel really great throughout your day, and you're not gonna have those periods of time where you're just like dead tired because you sit down at your job all day working and eating all this unhealthy food in general. So what I did was I brainwashed myself, and I read several books here. Books like The Ultramind Solution by Mark Hyman, Weston Price's book on physical degeneration, and then there was a couple more. Another good one is Salt, Sugar, Fat, and The 150 Healthiest Foods. That's another good book that I read. Basically, just read a lot of good books. You can go on Amazon, look at health nutrition books, and find good reviewed books, and that will really brainwash you in the right direction, because all of our lives we've grown up watching these commercials on TV that just basically brainwash us that these foods are awesome to eat, they're quick, why wouldn't you want to eat them, you know? And we see these fast food commercials, we see, like growing up, I remember watching, just being bombarded with cereal commercials, like, you know, the Cocoa Puffs and all that, watching cartoons. And so basically all of our lives, we've been bombarded with these messages to eat this unhealthy food. And nowadays you see the obesity rates are through the roof. I think I heard the latest statistic, it was like 60% of Americans are overweight or obese now, which is just absolutely insane. So in order to kind of rewire your brain, you have to start putting the right kind of information and content into your brain, which would be the books that I mentioned and other sources. Just read stuff online about good health. You basically want to brainwash yourself and get to the point where you consider sugar like evil and it's just really unhealthy for you. You want to be pretty much disgusted with eating stuff like McDonald's and that type of food, because that's the point that I got to. I don't constantly, those thoughts don't go through my head now anymore, but back when I was reading those books, it really got me thinking, wow, I need to take control, not just for now, but for the rest of my life, so I can live in my golden years, you know, as they say, vibrant and healthy and still able to do everything I want to do in life, you know, go hiking and all that. So you have to rewire your brain and just pretty much brainwash yourself with all these good books and resources, so you understand why all the sugar and salt and fat and stuff is bad for you. And then at that point, it's just a matter of basically learning some pretty simple recipes. Like I do all my cooking at home, and I just make stuff up, usually for a couple days worth of food. And I do a lot of shopping at Costco and places like that. Also farmer markets. I get a lot of good organic veggies and stuff there. So I pretty much never put anything that's going to compromise my health into the shopping cart in the first place. So here at my apartment, I have nothing but healthy, nutritious food, and I never eat out. So the only option I have is to eat the healthy food. And you really start to become accustomed to it. It's not a chore at all. Like once you start eating good, healthy food, it really starts to grow on you. And it's not a chore at all to eat this food. Like I love eating healthy, and whenever I do, on the rare occasion that I do eat something unhealthy, it's just like my whole body just like kind of just resists it, because I've just been feeding my body such good food for this long period of time that when I put something bad into my body now, it just rejects it. So yeah, you just got to start buying healthier food. Only put healthy food into your shopping cart, and that way you won't be tempted when you're at home to eat that unhealthy food like candy and such. So a lot of the stuff I buy also, I mean, it's pretty quick and easy to fix. I buy a lot of chicken and stuff. I'll cook up chicken thighs and chicken breasts and also make soup. I mean, the recipes I have are pretty basic. Anyone can learn them. It just takes a little bit of effort. And once you get like kind of a set routine where you have like several good recipes, you can kind of just rotate through those week by week, and the food never gets boring. One other thing also I want to add real quick before I close this video is I have a green shake every day too, which is pretty awesome. I put a lot of organic vegetables, berries and fruit, and also some pretty good powders in there, including ginger, turmeric, coconut oil, reishi mushroom powder. So I have that every day too, and that's awesome. That's the way I get all my veggies in. It's quick. I make a shake, just split that up into 2 portions, drink one in the morning, one in the afternoon or evening, and I get all my nutritional veggies and stuff in that time period. So that's a nice little awesome trick you can do too to get all your veggies in for the day. But I will close the video with that and start reading books and start brainwashing your mind into learning how sugar and salt and fat and all that stuff is bad for you in the processed food. You don't want to be eating that on a regular basis. You need to start cooking and eating healthy if you want to live with vibrant energy in your everyday life, and also you want long-term health down the road. So I will see you guys in the next video. Until next time.